And a chance for everyone to get some shots up. Find the touch. Find the range. Find themselves. We're almost at game time. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Our game tonight featuring the Toronto Raptors as they go up against the New York Knicks. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. A moment now to check out some numbers for Victor Wembanyama.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
And now the New York Knicks starters. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Wallace in at the 2-guard spot. And for the Raptors, they've got Washington. Maxey out there with McCollum. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Robinson in at the center. And Greg, we don't expect the pace to be fast tonight. These teams operate in the half court, don't they?
Exactly. There's so much transition offense in this league. It's interesting to watch teams execute in the half court.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game. Now Washington outside. Maxey. 5 on the clock. Shoots the 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Last time they met in New York.
Well, I mean, they lost their last matchup with this team, and foul trouble really plagued them throughout the game.
Well, that was called pretty tightly, and I don't think they ever adjusted to the way the game was being called. Big reason why they lost.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
And that begins what should be a terrific battle between these teams.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And here are the Knicks. It's a 3-point game. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Pass to Washington. Here's Maxey. Back to Washington. Just 5 to shoot. The Raptors need to get a shot up. From the top of the key, he buries it.
That's beautiful right there by Maxey. You can play him off the ball or on the ball. Tyrese will find a way to beat you.
So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great, it's tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
First trip to the line for him here.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And the first one drops.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You love to see it.
Maxey against Anunoby. Maxey kicks to Washington. Brooks outside. From outside, off the mark. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Wembanyama. Yep, that one goes in there.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Anunoby against Maxey. Here's McCollum. And that one's off, and this is his first shot of the game. Anunoby with it. Maxey covering. Pass to Vanderbilt. And here's Westbrook. Over McCollum, and that one's good. Westbrook.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Maxey finds Washington. McCollum outside. Knocked away and taken away by Wallace. The kick out to Westbrook. A three-pointer, no good. Toronto trailing. Washington passes to McCollum. Here's Maxey. He's guarded by Anunoby. McCollum outside. Clock at 6. Over Westbrook. And the basket by McCollum.
A natural score. Give McCollum any room to get his shot off, and he's going to let it fly.
Bounce pass from Westbrook. And here is Vanderbilt. Scoreless thus far. Wembanyama outside. Vanderbilt the pass to Westbrook. Another miss by Westbrook.
And you have to admire his confidence on that, but there's no way that's going to fall.
Yeah, maybe overly confident right there. And if I were him, I would not be making eye contact with my coach.
Well, Anunoby meets resistance inside, but he uses some muscle to get that shot off.
Washington kicks to Maxey. No good on the three.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Westbrook passes to Wembanyama. Robinson against Wembanyama. Vanderbilt with the steal. To the paint. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. And it's Maxey with the ball for the Raptors. They trail by 3. Washington kicks to McCollum. And again, Toronto no luck. New York's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Vanderbilt, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Maxey. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
And the NBA starting, Greg, to enter the third act of the regular season. A lot of teams looking for that extra gear right now.
Yeah, some fans might think that everything is decided at this point of the season, but there's a lot of games left and nothing is written in stone.
It's stolen by Wembanyama. Down low. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. 8 points for Victor Wembanyama.
The size, reach, the bucket is right there for Victor inside.
Maxey passes to McCollum. Back to Maxey. Shoots over Anunoby. And again, Toronto no luck.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Pass to Westbrook. 14 feet away. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
It's deflected. Westbrook with the steal. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Wembanyama. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
And there is some news coming out of Minnesota. Let's get the update from Shams Charania about the Timberwolves. Shams?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. They've acquired Jalen Duren, a nightly double-double threat known primarily for his rebounding, and this team wanted to add some more physicality to the roster, and they did exactly that with Duren.
Thank you for the insight, Shams. Much appreciated. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at New York. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And, of course, Toronto just way behind.
And seeing where the Knicks are, they've got their sights set pretty darn high right now. After what they've done this season, their goal is nothing short of a title.
Well, no one has been surprised by their dominance. Now they will try to take this momentum into the postseason.
Here's Westbrook. The Raptors getting the bucket. Some nice passing by New York here. The shot from 20 feet away. Wembanyama, no good. Raptors trail by 6. McCollum finds Maxey. Robinson a screen on Westbrook. And here's Maxey outside. Knicks with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Here's Wembanyama. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Bounce pass from Westbrook. 4 on the shot clock. Wembanyama, no good. Brooks outside. Wembanyama against Robinson. McCollum kicks to Maxey. Shoots over Anunoby. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, guys. Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Back to you.
All for one. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Vucevic checked in for the Raptors. Dennis Schroeder comes in for McCollum. The Knicks also changing it up. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vanderbilt. Hield comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Simons in for Russell Westbrook. The Knicks leading by 8. In the corner, it's Hield. Wembanyama outside. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And let's take a look now at Victor Wembanyama's numbers. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. And he's an elite glass eater, a factor inside among the top 10 in rebounds per game.
And the only way you average top 3 in points if you have that scorer's mentality. He knows he's the go-to guy. And everyone else knows it as well. Hachimura is checked in for the Raptors. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Trying to find a way to get some easy buckets. You don't want to just think you can shoot your way out of this.
The Raptors making a switch here. Shedd's checked in. Well, so much great defense has come from the shooting guard position over the years. And here's a rundown of the players wreaking havoc at that spot this year. Well, you look at Wallace. Opposing teams always need to know where he is on the court.
And both the hand speed and general quickness of the players on that list are outstanding. Those are the qualities you need to be an effective perimeter defender.
Well, you better be aware and alert if you've got the basketball against these guys, because they're always looking to make a play.
Vucevic with the bucket.
And Vooch knows he can hit it off the pass. I love his confidence and quick trigger.
Wembanyama outside. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Here's Shed. Pass to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
Now here's Wallace. 11 points for him in that last game against Sacramento.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Here's Wallace after the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. 1:36 left in the first quarter. Drummond passes to Wallace. Here's Wembanyama. Misses the three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Shed. He has yet to score. He gets it in there. And it's now only a 1-point Knicks lead.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Wallace finds Drummond. Healed outside. Now here's Simon. Defense is right there. Wallace's shot is good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The Raptors shooting 42% to begin this game. Pass to Vucevic. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Vucevic has got 11 points.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Drummond passes to Wembanyama. For the three. Hachimura grabs the miss.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Wembanyama. And he converts the layup. He's got 12.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the New York Knicks. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. And we'll be back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Everybody in this league wants to run, but not everybody has the personnel to do it. This is a great start.
Here are the five New York has to start here in the second. Anthony Simons out there with Kevin Porter. Then it's Christian Wood. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Hield in at the three, the small forward. That's a two from Simons, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Simons has got his second basket of the game. One thing is certain about Anthony Simons, the guy is a pure scorer.
Well, it comes so naturally to him. He's got a great handle, and he can get his shot off whenever he wants. Plus, he's got limitless range.
And here's McCollum for three. Knicks with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
they shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Yeah, and that made it difficult to stay connected to their shooters.
And the Raptors making a change here. Salon's checked in. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Here's Vucevic. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum. Vucevic has got 13.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
And that one's good by Porter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Salon. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Over Drummond. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. The Knicks leading by 4. Floats it up for Wood. It's stolen by Schroeder. Fast break Toronto. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
And a wide open look for Porter. Sinks the triple. Porter's got 5 points now this quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you. Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
Healed outside. Back to Porter. Drummond sets the screen for Porter. Just 5 on the clock. And a miss there on the triple. Raptors trail by 5. Vucevic is screen on Porter. It's Schroeder with the drive. The 3 from McCollum. The rebound by Hield. New York's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Porter against Hachimura. Now here's Hield. Still scoreless. From deep, Wood. It's rebounded by Salon. Pass to Hachimura. Porter with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Hield. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Knicks lead by 7.
And what a show of agility by Hield. Getting around the contact there and right to his finish.
Schroeder against Simon. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
And legs from going undrafted to becoming a three-point contest champion. You had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
Certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
Porter inside. He's covered by Maxey.
And taking a look now at stats for McCollum. He's been dominant over the last month, averaging about 27 points a game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
But that's right. There's no question he's not their only offensive weapon, but he is a key cog in what they're trying to do.
Free throw good. Porter.
And one of those guys who fell in the draft the year he came out due to injury. Porter healed up and has taken the lead by storm.
Vucevic checked in for Dennis Schroeder. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Raptors trail by 5. And here's Brooks from outside. It's hauled in by Wood. Brooks against Hield. Pass to Porter. Simons kicks to Porter. And McCollum with the block. Washington with it. 23 points for him the last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Here's Vucevic, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Andre Drummond picks one up.
What a sell on that pump for Vucevic. He had my head moving there.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line. 79% overall.
The first free throw is good.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. That one is no good. The Knicks leading by 4. Here's Westbrook. A 20-point game for him in the win against Sacramento. Stolen by Washington. And here we go. Here's Brooks. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And one of these modern wings who doesn't just shoot threes. Brooks is a tough guy to cover.
The Raptors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games. And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Toronto. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Victor Wembanyama.
It's not a shocker, right? I mean, people will say, well, he's uber talented, but he's also a grinder. And we know how hard he works on his game every year. And that's why his impact offensively continues to grow. You can't say that about every guy in his stratosphere.
McCollum finds Washington. Now Maxey. Raptors moving the ball around. And stolen by Wembanyama. Shot from 12. And it's Anunoby. That time on the assist by Westbrook. Now it's a 6-point Knicks lead. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Raptors. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, that's the big challenge. Teams tend to feel more comfortable at home for sure, so you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. That just didn't happen in this one.
Now Maxey. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And it wasn't just the scoring. His assist numbers tell an even bigger story.
And with a bigger responsibility, Tim, the efficiency numbers for Tyrese Maxey taking a bit of a dip.
Well, they certainly have, but they've gone from great to just good enough. But I think, Kevin, as he gets more help, The more guys come back from injury, those numbers will recover.
They sure will. So, Tim, I'm sure it's hard to pick one, but who would you call the most underrated player right now in the NBA?
I think it's Pascal Siakam, and I have felt that way for a few years. I just think you're talking about someone who has great energy, plays both ends of the floor, and is a matchup nightmare because of his versatility.
And began kind of in oblivion. He had to play some time in the G League and work his way up.
Became the most improved player in this league.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Hachimura comes in for McCollum, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Maxey.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
Here's Brooks. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This group has players swatting away the most shots in the league this month, the shot block leaders. Mitchell Robinson fourth.
And guys, as the month has unfolded, his interior defense has gotten better and better.
And that one falls for Brooks.
And that's a good sign. He's getting himself to the line. I really like that here in the second quarter.
And both free throws good for Brooks. The Knicks leading by 5. Out to the right wing. Wembanyama, right side. Over Robinson. Easy money for Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it." And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he's taken over. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. New York's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. From outside the arc. Oh, 3-ball, Wembanyama!
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Schroeder looking around. Brooks against Anunoby. Brooks misses.
Yeah, if you get that close to the rim, you have to capitalize. Tough to see him come up short there.
Good work there as it goes. Westbrook's got the lead up to 12 now for New York.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Robinson a screen on Wallace. Brooks the pass to Robinson. And that time also a missed shot.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Here's Vanderbilt. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Inside, it's stolen by Wembanyama. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
The absolute fearlessness, it's why we love Westbrook, just getting after it and drawing the contact.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Free throw good, Westbrook. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Toronto has possession. It's a 16-point game. Brooks, left side. A chance now to check out the Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Sunday, they'll go up against Julius Randle and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And it's going to be home game after home game after home game for this group. So they got a great chance to string together a number of wins given how strong they've been playing. You know, the perfect lob partner, Wembanyama, with elite hand-eye coordination.
It's Brooks on the wing, Wallace covering. Brooks down low, Wallace is there, and the Raptors miss again.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down, get high percentage looks, and then D up.
Wembanyama. Rebound by the Raptors. Hachimura with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Brooks, the pass to Robinson. And they're on the break. Here's Anunoby. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And what you love about Anunoby, he just keeps working. He just keeps coming at you.
Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. Raptors trail by 19. Vanderbilt with the steal. A 3 from Wembanyama. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Washington finds Alvarado. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. They get Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, easy call.
The Raptors have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. He hits the second from the line. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pass to Wallace. Fires the 3. And it's Westbrook missing. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Alvarado with it. Here's Hachimura. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Anunoby. Pass to Vanderbilt. Now Wallace. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Knicks lead by 20. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching quickly, here's an update on how the dunk contest contenders are shaping up. And we're going to take a moment to talk about something. I've been seeing Shaq's face everywhere lately. Kenny, do you think it's fair to say Shaq is the king of sponsorships?
Interesting question, Ernest. Shaq, I do see you a lot in a lot of commercials, but I don't know if I call you the king of anything.
Ernie is right. I am indeed the king of sponsorship. Everybody wants the big diesel stamp of approval.
Shaq, you ever think of doing any pro bono work? I've got a neat spot that I think you'd be perfect for.
Where's that restaurant at?
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Toronto Raptors.
What they're doing tonight doesn't even count as defense. Open shots all over the place. Have a little pride, fellas.
Yeah, their lack of engagement at that end, it's pretty glaring.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
For most guys, that's a night's work. It shows you how dominant he's been to this point.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Knicks. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand. Brooks is out there with Washington. Then there's McCollum. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide-open 3.
Here's Wembanyama. Drains it from 17 feet out. Wembanyama has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Knicks. And here is Washington. No scoring in this one. From the line, and it's sent back by Wallace. To the middle. Here's Anunoby, and Anunoby slams it in.
With enthusiasm, Anunoby punishing the D for giving him that opening.
Well, Tim, you talk about a player with quick hands. That's Cason Wallace.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not just the hands that make him a threat on D. It's his lateral quickness, anticipation, and positioning. He just has that sixth sense about where the ball is going next.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball.
Hey, right here.
Here's Westbrook. Anunoby finds Wembanyama. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Raptors trail by 21. And it's Brooks in the corner. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Maxey. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Maxey's got his third basket of the night right there.
And you don't see Maxey take a lot of mid-range jumpers, but he certainly can mix that in.
Wallace with a screen for Vanderbilt. Wembanyama outside. And he comes up with the deuce. Wembanyama has got 4 points now in the quarter.
At well over 7 feet tall, inside is easy money for Victor.
Maxey kicks to Robinson. Vanderbilt against McCollum. No good that time.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Here's a look at the teams that have been dominant offensively over the course of the past month. The Knicks, 4th.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Brooks with a screen on Wallace. And a wide open look for McCollum, and the Raptors miss again.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Westbrook. Here's Anunoby. The three-pointer off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Robinson sets a screen for Maxey. Bangs on the trifecta. Maxey's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that's beautiful work by Maxey. He got the screen, read it properly, and then he attacked.
And the shot goes in.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Outside Robinson. Washington passes to Maxey. Robinson sets a screen for Maxey. It's good from long range. Maxey's got 13.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
From 13, it's hauled in by the Raptors. Robinson's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Brooks kicks to Maxey. Pass to Robinson. McCollum outside. Over Wallace. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Robinson, that's good.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
Wallace outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. Now Wembanyama. Back to Vanderbilt. Here's Wallace. Buries the long-range jumper. Wallace has got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Knicks.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Knicks on defense. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
Well, unfortunately, his poor shooting is not helping their case here.
Anunoby. Vanderbilt the pass to Anunoby. New York moving it around. Wembanyama, no good. Raptors trail by 21. Robinson kicks to Washington. Here's Anunoby, and Anunoby slams it in.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
Robinson a screen on Anunoby. He had a nice open look right there. Maxey's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Wembanyama passes to Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Wallace. 5 to shoot. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And a moment to check out Tyrese Maxey here.
He's been on a remarkable tear this past month, averaging about 31 points, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Yeah, I agree. The pieces fall into place when he is finding people. The offense looks visibly sharper.
Here's Vanderbilt, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I'll tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And I've also been very impressed with their ball movement. It has led to better shots. The offense overall has had a great rhythm.
So, Tim, here's a word you often hear teams talk about, and that's culture. How does an organization create the right culture?
Well, I think, Kevin, you establish core values and then you make those non-negotiable. When everybody connects with that and connects to those values, you really have something special.
Holding on to the rope and pulling in the same direction.
That's what it's all about.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Another shot, and Robinson with the layup. Robinson's got 9.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Westbrook with a screen for Vanderbilt. Pass to Wembanyama. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 5 assists in the game. Maxey against Anunoby. Brooks kicks to Maxey. There's a screen by Robinson. Maxey passes to Brooks. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. To the inside. Stolen by McCollum. Vanderbilt against Washington. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For Toronto, they have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game. And he makes the first. The Raptors making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. So for the Knicks, so he picks up just 1 from the line that time. The Knicks leading by 19 points. Healed outside. Pass to Porter. Drummond with a screen on Brooks. It's Porter outside. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Now, here's Washington. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
And he knocks down the first one. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Toronto. And he makes both free throws. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Knicks. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Back to Simons. Drummond trying to get himself free. And there's Simons on the assist by Porter. Simons has got 8 points.
Well, I like the versatility from Simons. He's a lot more than just a jump shooter. He can also beat you in the paint.
And that one's good, Maxey.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Healed outside. Back to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Serious hops from Porter on that one, slamming it down with authority.
On the wing, Brooks, covered by Hield. And it's Washington missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And that one's good by Porter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Maxey passes to Vucevic. Right wing. Schroeder against Simon. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter. Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
The Raptors shooting 43% for the game. And here's Maxey outside.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Wood. Count it.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the third. Vucevic a screen on Simons. That shot wide open. 8 points for him.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Porter passes to Hield. Pass to Drummond. 6 to shoot. Wood with the screen for Porter. High arcing shot. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Kicks it out to Schroeder. A second chance effort. That one misses. Good D by Drummond. New York leading by 22. Simons with the ball. Now guarded by Vucevic. And it's Simons missing. Toronto shooting 41% from the floor so far in the third. Washington finds Schroeder. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Connects from three-point range. Vucevic has got 17 now.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Knicks, up 19. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And how about a look now at our assist of the game, brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, Andre Drummond is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Kevin Porter. Then it's Hield. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. Walker's checked in for Sam Hauser. Hachimura finds McCollum, down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one, good.
Well, it looked like the defense was there for the challenge, but C.J. McCollum showing you his ability to fight through that.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's McCollum. Walker the pass to Vucevic. Back to Walker. Here's McCollum. Nice D from Porter. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. Stolen by Walker. Here's Vucevic. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Porter looking it over. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
A 3 from McCollum, and again, no good by Toronto. New York leading by 21. Outside, Porter. Tim, as we look at the area of modern medicine, isn't it amazing how it's helping extend playing careers?
Yeah, it's really incredible, Kevin, how these procedures now are so much less invasive. Guys come back sooner and they're able to play longer. Just look at Klay Thompson gifting his 2022 championship ring to the doctor who performed his Achilles surgery. Now that's the kind of impact these doctors are having.
It really is amazing. Back to Wembanyama. Over McCollum. Wembanyama, no good.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
Pass to Vucevic. Nobody near Schroeder. Buries it from three-point range.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, You have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in, and finished off by Porter.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Pass to Vucevic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
You know, and a 7-footer that can play the entire court. Vucevic is a tough cover because of that versatility.
First free throw is good.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Rui Hachimura. Dylan Brooks comes in for Walker. And Maxey subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach. I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. That free throw, no good. And last season, Vince Carter became the first player ever to have his jersey retired, Tim, by the Raptors.
So well deserved. And look, prime Vince Carter is exactly the kind of player Toronto is still looking for. A three-level elite scorer.
And he's good on the second. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Washington. Maxey kicks to Washington. Picked by Vucevic. The three from McCollum. It's rebounded by New York.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Here's Anunoby. Off target from three-point range.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Stolen by Washington. Vucevic to the pass to Maxey. Yep, it counts.
And if you're going to foul Maxey, you better hit him. He is going to be able to make shots through contact.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for New York. 16-point lead. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Washington with a screen on Anunoby. Maxey, no good.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
With the step back, the 11-footer, Wembanyama, no good. Toronto's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Outside, Porter to the left wing, to the paint, and finished off by Porter.
Making plays for others, Wembanyama.
Raptors trail by 20. Brooks outside. Here's Maxey. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Maxey's got 24 points.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Maxey against Porter. Good again. He's on tonight, 9 for 13 shooting.
And we know Kevin Porter Jr. is capable of having big nights, and the way he's playing, this could be one.
Vucevic finds Maxey. Back to Vucevic, and it's sent back by Drummond. Anunoby passes to Porter. Drummond with a screen on Brooks. Back to Anunoby. Outside, Porter. A three from Wembanyama. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from three. Only had that one in the first half.
It's stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Hield. So, Tim, in the past, it's always been accepted that the veteran-laden teams would have an edge. But I don't know if we're seeing that as much now. What do you think?
Well, I think you used to see a lot more continuity with rosters across a number of years. But nowadays, much shorter contracts means you have teams that evolve and change more regularly than ever before.
Almost feels like you got to be more nimble as a franchise than ever before.
You absolutely have to have much more forethought because you keep these groups together for a shorter period of time.
The Knicks leading by 23. To the middle. Here's Drummond. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 3 assists tonight. Raptor shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. To halt the run, McCollum no good.
He's been way off the mark in this second half, just unable to get any kind of rhythm going.
Wembanyama finds Hield. Drummond sets the screen for Porter. Off target with his 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
That free throw good from Washington. So, Tim, when you played, you were one of the league's best sharpshooters. Did you ever look around and pick things up off of other guys you watch shoot the ball well?
No question. In fact, I learned a lot about how to move off the ball by watching other guys as I made my way through college and eventually became a pro. And even when I was in the league, I would study other players to pick up things on their footwork and how to get my release a little bit quicker.
Give me one player that you really studied hard.
Well, there's no question Del Curry was a guy I watched because he needed very little time to get that shot off coming off of his screen. And unfortunately, several times I got there late against him and learned my lesson.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Knicks. Anunoby outside. Here's Wembanyama.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
Pass to Robinson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. The first one falls. And with the most recent collective bargaining agreement, Tim, teams have felt the pinch of those new luxury tax and apron penalties.
Yeah, and the goal of those being put in place was to have more top-tier talent equally spread out around the league. And as you've seen, there's been some tough decisions already. Some teams have had to trade away some of their stars just to make the math work.
And sometimes it's hard to make that math work. There's so many moving parts.
And as a result, it's more important to be able to structure out your supporting cast than ever before.
Maxey into the lane. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh, yeah, you're looking at one of the fastest players in the league. If Maxey has any daylight, he is going to be able to draw contact.
Second free throw, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And that one misses.
And only about 60% from the line for the game. They shot it better in that first half, but have fallen apart here in the second half.
Westbrook kicks to Wallace. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Vanderbilt. 9 feet out. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Wembanyama has got 46 points. And here's Maxey outside. Rebound by Wallace. New York's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Anunoby outside. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Washington's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Maxey finds Robinson. Toronto working the ball around now. Outside, Maxey. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got 4 assists now tonight.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Knicks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, no doubt. He was the most impactful player for their offense tonight.
Down low, stolen by Robinson. 19 seconds left in the fourth. Inside, and finished off by Robinson.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.